For years, the Houthis have waged a guerrilla war to control the strategic country of Yemen. But now they've grown from small arms to long-range missiles.
The Houthis, backed by the Iranians, have really been put on steroids in terms of their abilities. This is a militia that was using AK-47s and RPGs back in those days. Now they're using drones and ballistic missiles that can go, 1,000 or 2,000 kilometers. So it's clear that the Iranian hand is basically using them as a proxy to terrorize, the region and potentially threaten Israel, the United States, all over this area.
Yemen sits at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. If they control Yemen, the Houthis will also control the strategic Mandab waterway, where a large amount of the world's oil passes. They also pose a serious threat to their Arab neighbors. The Houthi missiles traveled nearly 900 miles before hitting their targets in the UAE. This satellite image shows the damage. And after the attack, the Houthis boasted about attacking the American allies. And they sent a message to both Israel and the UAE by launching missiles during the historic visit by Israeli President Isaac Herzog. Seth Fransman of the Middle East Center for Reporting and Analysis says this group has now become a major player in the region.
We are certainly entering a bit of a new era in terms of the fact that the Iranian-backed group in Yemen is now a big player and will look to become another type of Hezbollah. And that will have big ramifications for the United States, for Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the Gulf, and all these partners, and potentially international trade.
Some fear it could be a dangerous turning point for the Middle East. Yet last year, the Biden administration took the Houthis off the list of foreign terrorist organizations, a move criticized by the UAE ambassador to the U.S.
And just for everyone's sort of transparency here, we are asking our friends in the administration and in Congress to reinstate the Houthi terrorist designation as an FTO. I think the case speaks for itself.
Some believe the Biden administration took the Houthis off the list to curry favor with Iran at the nuclear talks. But Fransman says in the larger Middle East picture, the region faces two visions for the future.
One wants a Middle East that is taken over by a bunch of Iranian-style mafias that are impoverishing the region and spreading chaos and religious extremism. And the other one is a model that is, what you see when you go to Tel Aviv or Dubai or Abu Dhabi or Jerusalem. You see cities that are functioning and people that are able to go to school and university and improve the world. So I think it's basically two diametric, different types of visions.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.